What's up, guys? How we doing? How are we doing today? Oh man, just finished a ton of recording. Let me turn off these cameras real quick and stuff. So I'm gonna be finishing up my Maker Box review. I gotta get those printed for April because I didn't do that one yet, and then get that final recording done. But this is the last stream before I move. It goes down a little bit more. I am moving. I pack out this week. I'm moving in 2 weeks. I will be back to my full-time. Well, I guess we'll be back to doing more content creation in the summer, in like August time frame. But I am finishing up a bunch of videos so that you guys still have a ton of content to see this summer and give me a little bit of buffer on the other side till I get things set up and whatnot. So I'm very excited for all that to happen. And the cameras are just all over the place right now. Let's get this one up here. You'll be able to see that once I get started. And the workbench one, I don't know what's going on with that sucker. It's not working right now. So how's everybody doing? 3D Medic Vince, Mike, Joe, John, FP3D, Miggy, hello, hello. Don't get caught by Nightbot, Miggy, please. I want to do another one because I want to print this thing, but I want to print out another printer. Not right now, though. Get my Maker Box samples out so I can get these queued up on all the printers. I need to get some GoPros going. Oh man, what a day, what a day. It's been busy. So what have you guys been working on lately? Anything cool, new, and exciting? PrintBite, yes. I've had a sheet for about 1.5 years now. It is pretty awesome stuff. I like it for PLA. I've only ever used it PLA. I haven't tried anything else on it, actually. Should try it with some PETG. I did notice that lately, after about 6 months of use, I had to really isopropyl alcohol it frequently. I think I need to give it a little bit of a sanding to get its grip back. An old BT rotary phone. Why in the world are you messing with an old rotary phone? Come on, Simplify3D. What are you doing here? Oh man, this computer needs reformatted because it takes Simplify3D way too long to launch. I don't know what's going on lately, but it's just driving me crazy. Ooh, a GPS mount for your bike. Very cool. Functional designs are my favorite. That's mostly what I do. I'm not really good at like modeling cosplay stuff and things, but functional products I can model myself pretty easily. Alright, we're just going to remove that and we'll just import my thing real quick because it's not working out. Not at all. Shane, 3D printing, 3D print files. You need a 3D printing coin. Okay, so we're doing 200%, and this is going to be on the, edit this, the CR10S is going to be the PETG. Perfect, perfect. That's honeycomb, 20%. Temps are good, I think. Yep. No, we'll do 240. Just because cooling, that's fine. 60 is good. All right, prepare to print that. I don't know if I have support on or not. Nope, forgot support materials. Generate support. Okay, print. Yeah, support is never. It's always a beast in certain things. There's that one. All right. Hey, German, how's it doing, man? Say German nerd. Don't want to think like I'm racist or something like that. I am part German anyways, so. Yay! Alright, so we're going to call this a PETG. Fugatech coin. Up there. So either finally launches. Alright, that one's done. steppers. Now we need some filament holders. Can you put... Our tornado has been printed pretty much non-stop for receiving right now. Working on my daughter wants cat armor. I did see that cat armor a while ago, and it makes me so sad that I don't have a cat to torture with that. That is a super fun sounding project. And either way, cats I've had in the past as a kid, they definitely would not want to put any of that on, because all the cats I've gotten as a kid were all wild cats. So I had to kind of break them in and whatnot. I never really had a truly domesticated cat. Oh, well, watching my live stream. Hey! Editing some videos. Get some new videos out. Mike, I don't think I have seen your channel before. I will need to look that up. I need to clip off this little end so it doesn't get caught on anything. Where's my snips? There they are. So do you guys, let's ask this, do you guys do MakerBox at all? I love it. I've done it for like 2 years now almost. This purple that came out this month for April, oh, it's not going to focus, is it? This stuff has like glitter in it, so it's like glittery PETG. I'm pretty excited for this. That one started. Cats are not impressed with such things. That's funny. Yeah, well, luckily, German Nerd, people come and pack me out. So I just have to worry about organizing certain things. But somebody's going to come in and pack all of it for me. So thank you for that. I don't have to do much of that. Hey, being asked if you saw the video on FT5 and the U10, but thinking about getting either FT5, U10, or CR10S. Really would like your opinion. Thank you. The U10 is an interesting big one. It's comparable to the CR10S4 because it is 400 millimeters by 400 by 500. It's huge. It does have some pitfalls. I'm working through them right now. I had to redesign the Z end stop for that, and I do have some new mounts to put on for the Z rods that go up the lead screws. Sorry, the lead screws for that. I do have these new ones that go in. They use a bearing. They reduce the rattling in it. Other than that, it actually prints pretty good. I did print this Maker Muse Torture egg on the U10, and it came out pretty well. Actually, probably the best one that I've had so far. This is 150% a scale, and yeah, this has been one of the best ones to date, actually, off that machine. The price, it comes in, what, under $400, so that's not too bad. If you're thinking of the FT5, that's super upgradable. If you're going to do anything enclosed, I recommend that over anything else because you're going to close that much easier. But if you're looking for just a 300 by 300 by 400 bed, look for the FT5 i3 Mega. It's just coming out. I think it's still in pre-order. Folger Tech, John Folger had announced it a few weeks ago, but it looks to be a CR10S contender as it has dual Z motors on it and things like that. So that's going to be a pretty cool machine, and that comes in about 300 bucks. I think it's 300. So it's a lot cheaper than the CR10S. So check that out as well. Thoughts on the MakerBox change more to more of one material rather than exotic films? Lichwald Engineering? I did not hear that. I will need to go and look at that because that's not cool in my opinion. I love having 4 random filaments come in because I love the exotics. I mean, this one, I've got a flexible, a PLA++, a wood fill, and a PETG. All very cool materials to use, and I like having 4 different ones every time. So I'm not a big fan of that, I'll say that. Up to 65 subscribers. Awesome. I will definitely have to check out your channel, Mike, and see how things are going for you. I like kind of checking out new creators. I mean, it's not like I'm an authority on YouTube content creation for 3D printing at all with my, what, 7,000 and some subscribers. Pretty small channel myself. But I like to see the new people coming up and what can make them better. You know, things that I wish I knew when I first started YouTube. I wish I would have done things a little bit differently in the beginning. But other than that, I would still either way check it out. Xenolance, what's up, man? No, last night, my wife and I we went to a party at a friend's house for Memorial Day, a big cookout with everyone in our community here. Went and did that, and then we ended up calling the nanny and was like, hey, can you come in? There's a local band of a couple Americans here that play, and we decided to go see them last night at a steampunk bar, which is awesome. Like, I love steampunk, and there's a steampunk bar here. So we went there for a little while last night, and then by the time I got home, I was so tired. I was in the pool for like 3 hours with a bunch, like my kids and a whole bunch of other kids, and I was just exhausted. So I just did some recording down here, and then live streaming was just not an option last night. Tonight's kind of like, I'm here but I'm not. I'm doing a bunch of prints tonight. Got to get these started. This is my final video until once I move, because the movers are coming Wednesday. It's Sunday night here, so I'm gonna do all the prints tonight for the maker box, record it tomorrow night, the ending, and then pack it all up so that I can get moved. And then this summer you guys should have a plethora of videos coming from me. So I'm really happy to like knock out all those videos and have content throughout the summer. That's a big thing for me. I finished 12 videos in the past 4 days. So that is, what, 6 weeks worth of videos for you guys to have this summer. So you're getting the under 3, cool. I'm hoping to get an under 3 this summer. That may be the first video I ask for GearBest once I move. See if they'll send me one of those, because I'm interested in trying that out. So 3 tabletop guys videos. Ooh, yeah, doing tabletop games. That's pretty cool. Still 4 filaments, but instead of one of the 4 being more expensive exotic, it's 20 meters of one, and then 4. One of the 4 instead of the normal 16. Interesting. Okay, so still 4 minutes, but instead one of the 4 being more expensive exotic. It's 20 meters of one. I like the exotics though. I mean, none of these ones in this one are really that exotic. A PDG. Well, okay, I take it back. The where'd that go? Oh, there it is. The exotic for the April box is the flexible make shaper filament, because this stuff is $90 a roll. I did a review for this filament a year ago or so, and I noted that when I was doing the recording. $90 a roll is a lot for a kilogram of flexible, but I'm still using that kilogram roll because flexible is so light. You get like 500 meters of filament. So when you look at it, it's really like a $50 roll, which is a little more easier to swallow than $90 or $92, whatever it is. It came this week. Oh yeah, so the May box I'm not going to get for a few more weeks, and even when I do get it, I'm not going to be printing with it until August. So all my boxes, I'm just going to be stacking them up, and once I move and I get to my next place, they will be some of the first videos I start to create is catch up on May, June, July. I'll be able to catch up on all of those before I get the August box, so hopefully I can knock those out in the early few weeks of August. But they didn't note anything in the MakerBox community Facebook page that I saw, or the Facebook group. I'll need to go back and look at that again. I picked up my first roll of PDG today. Got some eSun, magenta, and blue transparent. Not sure what to make with it. So, oh, excuse me. PTG is great. I think it's the best in between filament between the PLA like basics and then something a little harder to print like ABS. It's strong like ABS, but easy to print like PLA. You know, you're using half as much as fan. You know, no fan or ABS, a lot of fan for PLA. So right in the middle is a sweet spot. It's a little bit slower, 50 meters a second. I personally love PETG or PETG, as some people say. So it's pretty awesome. Go back to USA. Yes, nerd. I'll be back in USA for a couple weeks. Hopefully attending the East Coast Rabbit Festival, EARF, in late June, and then I'll be going to my next post the first week of August to get my kids into school there, because I will be leaving here like 2 days after school starts. We'll get there a couple days before school. We're leaving here a few days after school ends getting there a few days before school starts. I kind of have to bookend my vacation, my training schedule with my kids' educational schedule because that's more important than anything else, right? That's almost done heating up. All right, so let's do the flexible on the FT5. So edit this. We'll go to the FT5. Yes. Change this to Ninja Flex. 20%. 442. Extrusion multiplier is higher. Yes. Yep. Okay. Temperature. We're going to do this up to 70. Flex. And for this, we'll do 230 is fine. 230. Oh, not 203, 230. Dyslexia, thank you. Cooling. Bump this up to 80%. Speed, we're going to knock this down to 25 millimeters a second. Center ring. Oop, cancel that. Flip this around 180. So like that. Prepare to print. Yeah, I'm super hoping to go to IRF. I don't know if the family will be with me or not. My wife has not made the decision yet, but I need to buy the tickets soon. I will not be, I don't think I'll be presenting anything. I'm one of the small guys there. I hope to do some videos while I'm there, like record some stuff. I don't know. I might just go there and enjoy it. We'll see how things turn out and what gear I end up taking here with me to do recording and things like that. Paul, how's it going, man? Never printed above 35 millimeters a second. Holy smokes. The Duplicator i3. Okay, well, I've never used that one before, but even on... Yeah, I usually print no slower than 50 unless it's flexible filament. Flexible is the slowest thing I will print, and other than that, it's usually pretty good. I didn't set up a GoPro yet. Crap. There it is. Give me 2 seconds here to get this GoPro going. Where's the power cord at? Where's the USB cable at? Dang it. Oh, there it is. Come on. Paul, so I'm working on the Maker Box prints right now for the April box. I have not gotten to it yet. I'm hoping to do it right now. No SD card in there. Doggone it. Where's my other SD cards at? I'm missing a micro SD card somewhere. Over the rainbow. Son of a gun. Don't you just hate it when you misplace SD cards? Like, seriously, who does that? I do that. That's who does it. I guess I'm not going to get time-lapse that video. Dang it. Super dang it. Looks pretty good. Turn that down a little bit there. Sorry about that. Mega magnetic build plate had a steel sheet laser cut for 10 pounds. Going to fix the neodymium magnets to the other side of the heated bed surface. Which one would be best? Ooh, I actually don't know much about magnets. I will say that. I know there's a few guys that did videos out there on it, and he did talk about what ones he's using, and then he actually double stacked a few of them, because when you stack magnets, you double their potential. That's the word for magnets, like how strong it is. So I would check that out first. Alright, see you, nerd. I have like regular SD cards all over the desk here, but I had another micro. What did I do with it? Oh, I think ooh, hang on a second. Oh, I think I took it when I went on my last trip to in Paris. Yep, I did. Haha, look at that. We were in London and Paris 2 months ago. And I took an extra SD card with me, and lo and behold, 64 gig card, there it is. So, one mystery solved, 1,000 more to go. Point. Yeah, the neodymiums I think are pretty good against the higher temperature. I mean, honestly, 60, 70 C is really not that hot. Unless you're doing ABS on this thing, I would worry a little bit more. But if you're doing PLA, PETG, flexible filaments, stuff like that, 70 up to 70 C is really not that hot. So I think it would be okay. I had the i3 Mega printing hips this last week. I just finished a video on that. 105 degrees. I touched the bed. Oh my god, that hurt so bad. I thought I burnt my knuckle, but I didn't. Man, 105 centigrade is hot. I don't even know what that is in like normal terms, like Fahrenheit, but that is freaking hot. Alright, so that's working out okay now. Okay, so we're going to do the flex over here. I need to move that camera. It's not really going to work out so well for everybody. I'll be able to move it. No, I don't have any adjustments on there. Oh well. You'll just have to deal with it being out of the way a little bit. It's just about boiling water. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah. No, Celsius is not normal. It's normal for you peoples. You people. What do you mean, you people? Tropic Thunder, anybody? Yeah, no, Fahrenheit is normal. I'm sorry. I'm American. We deal in Fahrenheits. We deal in absolutes in America. That's why we're all Sith. I prefer the Sith race anyways. Save this, and we're going to call this the TPU, Fugatech 3D printed coin. PLA for a second. British in your 40s. Used to both. Yep. I've been overseas for the past 10 years. I still can't convert the centigrade to Fahrenheit properly. Like, I know like the AC unit is actually not even on right now. Turn it back on. I know that 23 to 24 or 22 to 24 is comfortable, cooler. 18 if it's a really hot day. And if it's cold, I set it to like 28. What those actually mean, I don't know. I just know that's what I set it to depending on the temperature outside, like what it feels like. Less important countries, there's no one more important than America. America. But no, I really wish I did understand it. I'm learning the metric system a lot more now, doing 3D printing and having to do everything in millimeters, like actually measuring things. Now when I actually measure things, I want to measure it in millimeters instead of inches, except when I'm doing like room measurements, but anything more precise I want to do in millimeters. So I'm learning a lot more about that, but the whole temperature thing, I can't get my head around. I'm sorry, I just can't. Like, does make sense that 0 is freezing and Fahrenheit's 32 degrees. Like, I understand that way, and what, 100 in centigrade is boiling, and it's like, again, 200 and some in Fahrenheit. So I do understand that portion of it, but like I don't know, when it's 90, it's hot. But when it's only like 20 something in centigrade, that's not that high of a temperature. So like that's not a high of a number. It just doesn't seem like it's, you know, like as much oomph behind it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my little spiel about all that jazz. I hate fractions. I will say that. Never liked fractions at all. It's just so annoying to figure out fractions. Oh, I need to switch out filament here. I did do one little cool project. I did this perpetual flip clock which I found on Thingiverse. It's pretty cool. I didn't fully change everything up in it yet. It doesn't work out so well, but I don't know. It was a cool little project to do. I printed this in who sent me this? Repco 3D's ABS. They sent me 2 rolls to test out because they were getting complaints from users that it was hard to print with. I personally don't find it hard at all. That's just me, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, so I am currently playing with that and this. The print is not fantastic. I don't know why it's so weird. But, I think because I ended up duplicating the legs instead of mirroring the leg and then duplicating it. Because they didn't make it the same, which shame on the designer for that one. But yeah, it's a cool little print. I need to put supports in it, though. Yeah, temperature is just goofy. Treaty of the Meter. 1875. Whoa, Matt, you're dating us now. And we're doing history here on Fugatech 3D Printing. Random history, too. It's random history. Oh, no! What am I stepping on? Ugh. A cable, that's what I'm stepping on. Alright, we need another filament holder here. Imperial. Imperial just sounds crazy awesome. It's Imperial. I call it standard. Oh no, this spool is a little wound too tight. Dang it. Come on, printed solid. You're letting me down here, guys. Winding the spool is too doggone tight. And yet I cussed them another minute later because they have some spools that are too loose. This one is tight. He's tight like a tiger. Alright, give me one more second. I'm going to load this filament up and get this printing now. I need to use this one. And I'm back. Alright. Oh, I gotta fix that camera again. Right there. Yeah, that'll work out. Where were we? This standard is all metric, then mathematically change. Yeah, I don't get any of the changes because it's weird. Weird, weird, weird all around. Alright, so those 2 are printing. And then I'll have 2 more to start these in the morning, I guess. Because I don't have any more GoPros to do things with. Time lapses. Let's do. Hey, look, I'm live. 25 people watching. Look at that. What else do we need to do? I do want to print this, though. I found this little Father's Day deal. don't think it needs any support. I don't know what even to print this on. Hello, new subscriber. I'll print on the CR10. Oh, I already have it set to CR10. We'll do PLA 20%. 4 on the bottom there. Prepare to print this. 2.5 hours. Do I have filament load on it? I do not. What filament do I have laying around that I could use? No, no. Yeah, let's do this. We got some Crystal Series Maker Geek filament here. We can try this out, but I need to set the temperature a lot higher because Maker Geek filament is weird. 235. We're just doing that 70 a second. That's right. Got to print. Snips. Come on, man. Extruder's being freaking weird. Oh, it's because there's filament stuck in there. You stupid head. Forgot it ran out the other day. Ah. Great Pillay. Okay. Crazy hypercube made from 20mm steel conduit. Oh, so there's a guy. Google search for wood hypercube. He used 20mm wood to do it. I bet you could use the same parts if you're doing the square steel tubing. I wonder if you could do that. I think you're talking about square. Are you talking about like round conduit? Because conduit, I actually do talk in 3/4, ½ inch, 1 inch conduit. Oh, okay. So the square stuff, he does have things out there. I don't know how round would work out very well. It'd be weird. I'm looking at my hypercube right now. It would be weird to do that. And don't get me started about the hypercube evolution because I think it's total crap. Just saying that right now. It's an absolute myth that on a small machine 3030 is better than 2020. Absolute myth. If you're talking about a big machine over 500, maybe 600 millimeters, yes, 3030 makes sense. But other than that, 3030 is a waste. Oh, man. I'm going to save this now. Dad statue, we're going to call this. And go here. Woo, it's hot. Did it not save? It saved, didn't it? Oh, yep, there it is. Nope. I hate when the save automatically goes to the bottom instead of the top. Grr. Heat and proper bracing, size matters 2020, more than adequate. Also back. Hey, Miggy, welcome back. I mean, you can do the Dole Z on the Hypercube, the regular one. It's just, you know. So there was a lot of people were raising a big fuss about why is John Folger using 2020 extrusions on the FT5, a huge printer. And, shoot, hang on. So they made this big gripe. Why are you using 2020 extrusion? He's like, because it's more than adequate. And they're like, no, it's not, blah, blah, blah. So he got a meter stick of 2020, put it between two desks, got a big old S-hook, hung it on there, and then started hanging gallons of water. He, you know, stores water at his office. Is that skipping? Oh, no. And he got like 7 or 8 gallons of water on there. So what's the weight of a gallon of water? Where are we at here? So weight of 1 gallon of water. And so 8 points. So he got like 40 pounds on this thing. And it then just bowed a little bit. 40 pounds. I'm sorry. The whole printer weighs freaking 40 pounds. There's no way you're going to get 40 pounds across a 400 millimeter stretch. And you would probably need, what, like 5 times that in order to get it to bend in that short stretch? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So he showed people up, and they all shut up real quick about that. It was pretty funny, actually. I think we need to just do the parts for the frame, motor mounts, pulley mounts, Z-axis, X-axis should be just the standard. Have a good Joe, you're talking about doing the round. Yeah. Well, I mean, Y is already going to be fine. You just have to modify the rod mounts, the motor mounts, Z mounts. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And the idler mounts. The idlers also have to be doing it. When bracing the 2020 is far more than adequate on a Folger Tech. When you assemble it like China companies, it flexes. Well, I mean, hey. Hey, Derek. No, I have not had any time in the past, like, 5-6 days to consume like any content at all. I did, in fact, before I went live, while I was taking a break from recording, I did watch Joel and Tom's video. So too much awesomeness in one place right there. That was a pretty cool video to watch. Pretty funny how they screwed up in it, but hey, it's still good to learn. I don't have a CNC machine. I would love to get one, but no, I've been really, really bad about consuming content. Hopefully, once we pack out, I'm just gonna be editing. I'm not gonna be building anything, not anything else. So hopefully, once I do that, I'll be able to consume some more content. Hey, 3D Maker Kid, how's it going? Yeah, very true, Paul. I do completely agree with that. I think whenever I move, I'm gonna go ahead and put in some what's a 20 by 28 corner brackets in there just to kind of help out a little bit. Hey, Chris. Yeah, 26, we usually average in the 20s on my streams. You know, it's not, I don't get crazy big streams, which is kind of nice because I can like interact with all you guys. I feel like anything over like 50, it might be a little hard to like keep track of the chat. Make it, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Working on some prints right now. I've got the 2 of the MakerBox filaments going from the April MakerBox. the PETG and the flexible. And then I've got just this dad statue I saw recently and I wanted to print it. I use 2028s and everything. 2020s I don't feel get that extra, but that extra 8mm really adds a little more strength to it, a little more surface area. So of course it'll be a little bit stronger. Okay, that's better leveling right now. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure the FT5 is good here. Oh, it's already kinking out on me. Damn it. Oh, man. Ah, shit. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just trying to get this print going here. It's gonna kink again. Why are you kinking on me? Why so kinky? It's killing me here. Just moved. I have moved way more times than I'd like to admit. We'll be going on our 5th posting. So we've moved quite a lot of times around the world many, many times. So it is the most stressful thing I do any time of the year. That and have more kids. Having kids is stressful. But yeah, it's a lot. Hear any hot new stuff this week? Not too much. You would like to move? I would like not to move. See, it's a lot of work to move around so often. Alright, now it's extruding okay. Whew. Hot new stuff in my video. Very good. I did get some pretty good traction on that 3D printed SMG video I did. I don't know if you guys saw that one. But that was really fun to do and to print. My brother wants it, so I'm going to have to take it home and give it to him when I go back to the States. But I didn't get to see Deadpool. I did get to go see Infinity War, which was pretty awesome. We're going to go see Solo next weekend. Can't wait for that. I cannot wait to see Deadpool 2. That looked too awesome. England. I don't like England. I'm going to lie. The countryside's beautiful there, but like London, God, I hate London. It is like super not kid friendly, number one. People are super rude there. It's busy, it's crowded, it's dirty. I really don't like London at all. Don't say anything, Miggy, about them. I will ban you for life. But yeah, I cannot wait to go see Solo this weekend. It's going to be fun. It's the last weekend before all the teachers and everybody leaves, so it should be pretty good. We have to do a weird thing here. We have to book an entire theater, so an entire screen, for them to let us do a movie in English. So it's, I think the one we're doing, the big screen's like 290 some seats. So it's about $700 to book the whole thing. It's only $3 a person, so what's like, yeah, like 700 or yes, or $800 to book the whole thing. So $3 a person isn't too bad to see it in English at least. Really busy? No, you're not. I'm good that he did good on the character because a lot of people were like complaining, oh, he's going to be a horrible solo, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I think he looked pretty good. And also, I guess people forget that how the way I looked when I was, 19 is not how I look now. And it's not how I'm going to look when I'm 40 whenever he did Han in episode 4. It was late 30s when he did that. He was a freaking carpenter when he got his first role in Indiana Jones or something like that. I mean, people forget that as you age, you look different. Now, I understand you can't look exactly alike, and the YouTube kid does not look alike. So, I don't know. I'm thinking he's going to do good. I hope he does. All right, that's looking okay for now. Had hair in 19. Try printing one of the Deadpool gun. That would be a pretty fun thing. I really want to print the RoboCop. So I think I do have some carbon fiber here. I'm going to ship the I'm going to ship the carbon fiber filament with me to my next place, and I'm going to print the RoboCop gun. I think that'll be pretty fun to have like in my arsenal. This is still my favorite one, the Titanfall Wingman. This thing is just too awesome. Dual color print. It's just a whole load of fun to print. A lot of parts, but Yuri does some pretty awesome work. I am going to get more into Yuri stuff. I'll do a little bit lighter on reviews once I move. I'm still going to be doing them because that gives me filament to use, to be honest. And once Patreon picks up some more and things like that, I'll be ordering more filament in. I'm going to do a lot more projects from like Yuri's things, and I'll dedicate time aside to print out his stuff, do a video on it, because his work is just too amazing. In your opinion, what is the best 3D printer control board for a DIY machine? I am partial to the MKS Gen version 1.4, which I have in the Hypercube, but the Anycubic i3 Mega and the Anycubic Console use the Tri-Gorilla MKS board, which is pretty nice. Dual extruders on it. It's like $30. You really can't go wrong with something like that. I am not a big fan into the like ridiculously expensive boards out there. I'm not a fan at all. And Smoothie is weird. I don't like Smoothie at all. So, take that into consideration. Yeah, like I said, Yuri does some awesome work. I am missing one of the little pieces on there, but this is definitely going to go with me. This is one of my show pieces. I really do like this one. What board was what? The two boards I just said was the MKS Gen version 1.4 in the Hypercube, and the Tri-Gorilla MKS board is in both the Anycubic i3 Mega and the Anycubic Console. Yep, let me pull it up here real quick. Let's go to desktop here. Amazon.com. Hey, look, my workbench showed up all of a sudden. I think I got mine on Amazon. I might have got it on eBay. I don't remember now. eBay might have been cheaper. It might be why I got it there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, here it is. The Anycubic Tri-Gorilla integrated board. It's nice. I like it. I really do. It's got all the outputs you need for like an i3 machine or a Hypercube. Works out great as well. Oh, come on, interwebs. I'm sucking up all the data here to do the stream. Yeah, so they want 50 bucks on here. I could have swore I got it cheaper on eBay. I think I did because I didn't order it from here. But no, this is a great board. Again, it's got the dual extruders in there, plenty of fan inputs. So I actually have a fan that comes on when any stepper engages. A fan will blow on the steppers to keep them nice and cool, especially when using TMCs, trinamic drivers. And there's another fan on there for another setting in that board in Marlin for your extruder fan, so that cools your cold end of your extruder, or of your hot. Sorry, it cools the heat sink on your hot end, so the cold end part of your extruder hot end. It will only kick on after it gets so hot. So I have it set to 50 degrees centigrade. Once it gets up to 50, that fan finally kicks on. So it makes the print a little bit quieter. But no, it's got all the inputs you need in there for any board. I really do like this one, and I definitely recommend it. But I would get it on eBay because it's cheaper. Definitely get it on eBay. Using my link down below. Tutorials for Fusion 360. Oh, there's that one dude. What is his name? Everybody talks about him. So Angus does do some pretty good tutorials in there. This guy, Lars Christensen. Amazing videos for learning Fusion 360. So definitely I would check him out. Like I said, Angus does them for 3D printing specifically. So I would definitely check his out as well. There's a few others that pop up every now and then, but this Lars guy is fantastic on learning how to do Fusion 360. But he gets in like nitty-gritty stuff, so it can be pretty specific for some of his videos. But again, at least Angus's is all 3D printing related. Doop, doop, doop. Let's go back to me. Think about adding a touchscreen on it. Ooh, I don't know if you... I think you can. Yeah, I think you can add touch... Well, you can, because the i3 Mega has a touchscreen. So yes, you can add one onto it. I have a touchscreen on my Hypercube right here beside me, and the i3 Mega. There's only two touchscreens that I have in my arsenal. I need a drink. What time is it? Go a little bit longer, then I gotta get going. Well, cool. Okay, so I will talk about this right now. This is gonna be the last live stream for a while. I may do them while I'm on vacation and training back in the States. I don't know. I'm only gonna have my laptop. I don't know how the audio is going to be on it. I might take my gaming headset with me. I will have my lav mic, so that might help a little bit, so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Right now I'm using my condenser mic, so I'm trying to stay close here. I may or may not do live streams throughout the summer. When I get to post in August, I won't get my air freight items, which most my recording, my lights, all that stuff will be coming in my air freight. I won't get that till probably September, October. So it's going to be an interesting few weeks, like 2 months there. What I do, I might just go ahead and order some LED panel lights, and I'll have my tripod with me, things like that, so I can get something done. The quality won't be like spot on anymore, but we'll see how it ends up going. But I just want everybody to know that, like, I love doing these live streams, but I don't know if it'll be possible while I'm traveling or while I'm in the hotel room. Yeah, we've got two bedrooms for the kids, and we've got like a center like family room and like kitchenette area. I don't know if I want to be live streaming while they're sleeping like right next door to me. Right now they're on the third deck. I'm down in the basement, so it's easy to do it without disturbing anybody. John Hackney, yes, I've seen him as well. He's also pretty good. So I did build lights. Where's my light at? Hang on. So a long time ago in a live stream, or not live stream, in a vlog, I did do this LED panel. So I've got a little power deal back here, and actually hooks up to a Dell power supply. It provides 19 volts to all of the LEDs. They're wired up in series. This is just a random piece of aluminum that I had laying around. Then I got a piece of acrylic, added some parchment paper to the front with some very subtly added electrical tape. I have no way how to put that any other way. It lights up pretty good. But I want to actually, I think I just want to buy something that'll do a better job of it, because that's just more better. Or I might ship the parts to myself to do the other panel. But this is really heavy. I can get I can get professionally made ones like for way less weight. This is just super duper heavy. So we'll see what I end up doing. And it's a 3D printed mount here to hold it all on there. I mean, it works out well. It was a fun project, but I didn't do another video on it. I might still when we get there. I don't know. But I'm probably just going to buy some actual LED panels for now. I was using that to light my photo shoot earlier today. I was doing a bunch of thumbnails for all my different videos that'll be coming out later. Hey, I got to check this print 1 second. Under extruding a little bit, up the flow on that a bit. What charge you get for the air conditioner? And her band. Oh, your wife's in a band. That's pretty cool. Oh, we had to recharge in the car. I was like, recharge what? I didn't get that. So. It is freaking hot here. I'm in the desert, and it was like 98 today. Golly, it was brutal. I do not like these hot days. I'll be so happy to go to a country that doesn't get the 130. It just is, summers here are brutal. I was in Saudi years ago, and the 135, 140, 110 at 1 o'clock in the morning, you're at a party, you're just sweating like a madhouse. I hated that. I hate the heat. I don't mind cold at all, but the heat just kills me. I think we're looking a bit better on that now. Let me fix this doggone camera here. Even though my workbench looks ridiculous right now. Desk. Why does it work on the other ones, but not on this one? It works in the other scene. Remove you, add something in. Video capture device. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where'd it go? No, there it is, right there. Wah! Where am I at here? Let me just get this adjusted, and then there we go. There's my super messy desk with a baby Groot hanging out. Oh, where are we at now? Harrison crashes. Oh yeah, up in the feed rate on that, the flow worked a lot better. I am starving now. What do I got sitting around here? Double stuff? Oreos. There's 2 in here. It's sad because there's only 2 in there, but hey. Yeah, this should come out pretty good. Pretty good. Man, oh man, there's still a lot of stuff I gotta clean up here tonight and tomorrow. Probably not tonight, because it's after 12 in the morning now. 4 if you split them. But then there's only icing on one of them. You gotta, they're bite size anyways. Gotta eat the whole thing. Pretty much looking forward to build when you get set up on the other side. Well, I'm hoping to get a Prusa i3 Mark III. I'm hoping to do that. I want to get one, but then lately I've been thinking, why get that when I could buy a second camera? You know, I really want the multi-material though. Like, that's the biggest draw to me, is I want the multi-material deal. I'm just not 100% sold on it. I was for a while, but then I was thinking, like, what are all these other things I could buy? Like, I could get new LED lights, which would help my lighting situation. I could get, you know, a actual microphone set up here for live streams, make my audio sound better. I could get, you know, another camera for better B footage, or to use some of the other lenses, because when I got this 6D, it's a full frame, so all of my 3/4 spec lenses I can't use because they use a different mount and it doesn't work in that camera. So I have a bunch of lenses sitting around that I can't use, and I kind of feel like I'd rather have that as a runaround camera for like with the kids than using this. I would like to get like a smaller point and shoot camera that has a screen on it, because my point and shoot doesn't have one. It's one in the back. I can't flip it, so vlogging is a little bit difficult for me, and I would like to do more vlogs more often. I did it for a while, but it just got too crazy this year, so I haven't been able to do that. I don't know. I'm still up in the air. So that I want to build. I'm trying to work out a deal with Ziltech to send me one of their Hypercube kits to try out that. They have the Hypercube 300. I would like to do that build. I'm looking to get an Ender 3 maybe. We'll see how that ends up going. But I'm excited for like any printer really, because they're all fun to mess with. But I am shipping ahead of time the Tevo Tornado, and I haven't decided the other one. Maybe the i3 Mega. I might ship both of those ahead of me so they get there, and then both CR10s will go in another shipment, and everything else will go in my sea freight, which will take several months to get there. But I want to get kind of the ones that I know work well and could be a daily driver for printing in there. I actually might end up doing the CR10S, because that will help me with the high temp stuff, because it has an all metal hot end in it now. So a lot of things to kind of decide. On the Google Tube. Yeah, if I had to buy it, it's cheap, but I mean, if I can get GearBest to send it to me, great. Actually, Banggood, that's another big thing. I'm kind of debating on doing a video about it. They stopped talking to me. I did a bunch of videos. I've done all of my obligations to them, and then they flat out don't even reply anymore. So I'm kind of thinking maybe if I do a video, they'll like, oh shoot, like we should probably reply to his emails. I have not heard from them in months, absolute months. So I'm pretty PO'd at them right now. Oh well. Alright, well, I'm going to call it, guys. It's getting late here. I got a lot of stuff to do till we pack out in 2 days, so there's a lot of printing to get done. One last video to record, maybe 2. I might do a quick vlog on like the disassembly of things and whatnot. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me all this time. I hope to continue doing these when I get on the other side. If I do them during the summer, great. Make sure you guys subscribe, notification button, so when I do go live, you'll get a notification to come hang out with me for a while. I'll try to keep it. We'll actually do it like Saturday or Sunday night, like US time, so I might hit most of you at a better time. Some of you guys out over the pond, that won't be the case. Right now, it's not too bad, midday in the States. So, yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out again. If you want to support me, lots of ways to do that. You guys know, video description, all that jazz. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time, and happy printing. Dropping stuff.